I don't think so. There'll be anybody who would say that they have not had any mentor. Sometimes it's not necessary a formal mentorship, right? But it's actually the mentorship in a very informal way, right? Same as the case with me. There was one manager I had in early days of my career, and he always taught me that let's please make sure you make your job redundant. That's the key part of a leader would be make your job redundant, then you have achieved what you intend to achieve, right? So that's always stayed with me, saying how do we make ourselves or our job redundant. When he said job, he meant your own role, right? So you can elevate everybody else to do your job, and that's the best thing to do. So coming back to the point of mentorship is very, very uh, simple and obvious part of anybody's journey. Sometimes can be formal, sometimes can be informal. And also, when you work in a multinational companies, and which is what I have done all my life so far, multinational companies culture is it's like a big village, right? And if you know the word Chopal in India, right, when you go to a small village, there is a small place where everybody comes from that village to come and sit and chat, right? And that's the culture of multinational companies are. If you don't know the person on a personal level, it takes time to move things faster, because in today's context, in most of the multinational companies, it's a very matrix organization. The organizations are not very simple and straightforward that everybody is working for you in a direct line capacity. So the skill set required in today's world to win or to be successful in multinational companies is really influence without authority, right? And that's what matters. And the mentorship also helps you manage these so-called the layers of corporate working, which also helps you. And the second point of mentorship is also in today's time, and example for me, right? You need reverse mentorship as well from a younger people. Many of things you don't even necessarily know, right? I mean, when I speak to my daughter, like she humbles me no end, right? Because half the things she talks, I have no clue what she's talking about, because things are moving at such a rapid pace that if I don't have a connection to those new trends and new things, I'm sure I'll be really not relevant in the today's context. So second part is really with the reverse mentorship. There are younger people who can actually teach you much more than you can probably imagine in your thing. Recently, this influencer management, there is a very young person in our organization who actually taught me a lot of things on influencer management, which I probably would have never understood had I not spent some time with this individual who was kind enough to spend an hour to tell me what's happening in the influencer world, right? So these both things are very important: the traditional mentorship, so to speak, and the reverse mentorship for anybody's development.